You have been working on the wrong thing your entire life. The words never mattered. They never did. Scientists proved it decades ago. Words account for only 7% of what she actually feels. The other 93% was something you never once practiced. Your posture, your stillness, the way you breathe when you are nervous, the micro expressions you cannot control, the energy you carry before you even open your mouth. While you were lying awake at night memorizing the perfect opener, she was already reading every single one of those things, automatically, unconsciously, in seconds. And she made her decision about you before you even finished your first sentence. And today I am going to show you exactly what that 93% looks like. And more importantly, how to own it completely. Let me start with a story that will make this real for you. Two men walked into the same party on the same night. Both were reasonably good looking. Both were well dressed. Both had prepared things to say. The first man walked in scanning the room. Slightly rushed. Shoulders a little tight. Eyes moving quickly from person to person. Looking for the right moment. Calculating his next move before the current one had even happened. The second man walked in and simply stopped. He stood still for a moment. He looked around slowly, like a man who had nowhere else to be and nothing to prove. His shoulders were relaxed. His breathing was calm. He was not scanning for opportunity. He was just present. Both men approached women that night. Both said similar things. But only one of them left with genuine interest, following him out the door. You already know which one. And here is what is fascinating. A single woman at that party could have told you exactly why one felt different from the other. They just knew. Because women do not process attraction through logic. They process it through feeling. And feeling does not lie. So what exactly is happening in those first few seconds? When a woman sees a man for the first time, her brain is running an unconscious scan. It is not looking for the right words. It is looking for signals, safety signals, confidence signals, presence signals. And these signals come entirely from your body, not your mouth. Your posture tells her whether you are comfortable in your own skin or constantly seeking approval. Your eye contact tells her whether you are present with her or distracted by your own anxiety. Your stillness tells her whether you are a man who is grounded or a man who is desperate. Your pace tells her whether you move through the world with intention or with nervousness. None of this requires a single word. It is all communicated before you even introduce yourself. And once she has read those signals, the impression is set. Words can confirm it, but they almost never change it. Now here is where most men make the mistake that costs them everything. They feel nervous, which is completely natural and completely human. But instead of allowing the nervousness to simply exist, they fight it. They try to cover it with more words, more jokes, more energy, more effort, and every single one of those things makes the nervousness more visible, not less. Because she is not listening to your extra words. She is watching your extra effort, and extra effort signals one thing above everything else: that you do not fully believe you are enough without it. And that signal is louder than anything you could ever say. So what is the alternative? The alternative is something so simple it feels almost too easy. Stop trying to manage how she sees you. And start focusing entirely on how you actually feel in that moment. When you feel a wave of nervousness, do not fight it. Let it move through you without changing anything about how you are standing or breathing. Keep your feet planted. Keep your shoulders back and relaxed. Keep your breathing slow and steady. Let your eyes stay soft and present instead of busy and calculating. When you feel the urge to fill silence with more words, resist it. Silence held with confidence is one of the most powerful things a man can do in a conversation with a woman. It communicates that you do not need her reaction to feel okay about yourself, and that communication happens without a single syllable. Let me give you 3 specific things to practice this week. Not lines, not technique, not scripts. Physical practices that will rewire how you carry yourself in the presence of a woman. Practice number 1. Slow everything down by 30%. Your walk, your gesture, your speech, your reactions. Not so slow that it becomes strange. Just slow enough that you are no longer moving from anxiety. Anxious people move fast. Grounded people move deliberately. And deliberate movement is felt before it is ever noticed. Practice number 2. Hold eye contact 3 seconds longer than feels comfortable. Not staring. Not aggressive. Just present. Most men break eye contact the moment they feel even slightly vulnerable. And that break communicates something she reads instantly. Hold it. Breathe. Stay. That small act alone changes how you are perceived more than almost anything else you could do. Practice number 3. Action with a woman you are interested in. Take 30 seconds alone. Breathe slowly. Feel your feet on the ground. Drop your shoulders deliberately. Not to perform confidence, but to actually arrive in your body before you arrive in the conversation. Because the version of you that walks in grounded and present is completely different from the version that walks in still living inside his own head. And she will feel that difference before you say a single word. Here's what I want you to understand at the deepest level. Attraction for a woman is not a decision. It is a feeling. And feelings are not created by the right sentence. They are created by the right presence. The man who makes her feel safe. The man who makes her feel like the world slows down slightly when he is around. The man who is so comfortable with himself that his comfort becomes contagious. That man does not need perfect words, because she is already feeling something before he speaks. And that feeling is what she will remember long after the conversation ends. Not what you said, how you made her feel. That has always been the only thing that mattered. And now you know exactly how to create it. If this completely changed how you see attraction and confidence, subscribe right now. Because every single week I put out content that goes this deep into what women actually respond to and why. Drop your question in the comments below. The more honest and specific, the better. I read everything. I answer everything. See you in the next one.